Family of incarcerated man Kelvin Moore set to sue after body returned with missing organs. It's another one of those cases. The family of a man who died in the custody of the Alabama Department of Corrections intends to file a lawsuit after his body was returned devoid of his organs. The chaplain at the Limestone Correction Facility, located in Harvest, called Ogolia Moore on July 21st, 2023, to let her know that her son Kelvin Moore, who was 43 at the time, with whom she had spoken on the phone about 90 minutes earlier, was dead from a fentanyl overdose. Wow. Moore's remains reached his hometown about 350 miles from the prison 6 days later. Since he died in custody, the University of Alabama in Birmingham, which reportedly has been conducting autopsies for the prison system since 2006, received his corpse first. Samuel Jackson Mutari in Mobile was preparing Moore's body on November 27th when the owner noticed most of the internal organs were missing, prompting him to call the family meeting. He's like, yo, I know this body's supposed to have some organs up in here. Something ain't right. Birmingham's civil rights attorney Lauren Furiano is investigating Moore's family's case. She said, quote unquote, it's a systematic abuse situation. UAB has been taking the organs of incarcerated people without the family's consent for years now. Okay, they ain't supposed to be doing that. And we have a handful of families that have come forward who discovered that their loved ones were returned without their organs. So this is not some isolated case, y'all. Simon Moore referred to what happened to his brother's organs as thievery. After hearing about his brother's missing organs, he and Jackson contacted the university to demand their return, learning from a supervisor that they were kept for, quote unquote, further study. Jackson said funeral directors statewide have a theory that Moore's case and others regarding missing inmate organs are connected to what they consider a black market for organs, of course. In an interview, two former University of Alabama at Birmingham medical students who wished to remain anonymous claimed they learned in 2018 that hospital staff members were harvesting certain inmates' organs with approval from prison wardens rather than the family of said victims. They said, well, when you are incarcerated, you become a slave. So that's probably why they thought that this was okay, even though it's immoral. That's probably how they're probably going to twist it and be like, oh, well, but you are a property of. They said they were shut down when they attempted to persuade the institution to alter its procedures. Furiano stated, Black Alabama families are more likely to experience this kind of victimization since, although making up around 27% of the state's population, Black individuals are 56% of its 21,000 inmate population. A law signed by Alabama Governor Katie Ivory went into effect in July 2021, prohibiting forensic experts from retaining organs after an autopsy without the consent of the next of kin. Okay. On July 28th, Simon Moore and his sister, Monica Kaiser, went to UAB to retrieve their brother's organs. They were given a red Vicera bag that the university said contained them. The next day, Moore's body was buried with the red bag. Wow. Which the family never opened to verify that it was in there because, who really wants to see that? Now, Moore's kin are preparing a lawsuit and suspect his body may need to be exhumed should a judge demand the examination of the bag's content. And how traumatizing could that be? One, You find out you just got off the phone with your son, for the mother. You just got off the phone with your son 90 minutes prior. Then they said he, quote unquote, passed away from a fentanyl overdose. And then 6 days later or so, that's when his body comes back. Funeral, there's no organs up in here. What's going on? Did you know about this? No, I didn't know about this. Correctional facility. What happened? Well, we didn't need your consent. Why did you think you didn't need my consent? What? And then you give them some kind of red bag with organs in it. And then they're like, okay, we're going to put that with his body. Obviously, it's not in his body anymore because you guys took it out. We're going to have it in his body, have it with his body. And then, let's say, okay, judge says, okay, the body has to be dug back up. I mean, just the whole trauma that goes with this. All because y'all didn't just go and call and say, yo, you have a loved one that passed away, blah, blah, blah. Did you need something to happen with this? Did you want his organs to be taken out? Or all this could have been prevented had you just done the right thing. But let's continue. And it says, according to the Department of Corrections, Moore, who was serving a 99-year sentence, incarcerated since 1999 on charges of attempted murder, among other felonies, was one of 337 prisoners who died within the state's infamously dangerous correctional facilities between October 2022 and October 2023. This is such a sad and unfortunate story. It shouldn't even happen. Like I said, I mean, why should you just be like, okay, well, the warden said that we could go and take the organs. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. And it's like, wait. You don't think that maybe you need to go and talk to his family at first? I mean, it's not like his family, was like, okay, deuces, you in prison, bye. The mom said, I just got off the phone with him 90 minutes ago. And now you're saying, oh, well, he died. What? It's very upsetting. Hopefully we don't see too many more stories like this, but this seems like something that obviously has been going on often, and it may even continue until some change is happening.